whiteboard that I'm kind of turning into a bulletin board thing. And then the other thing that I'm working on is creating my classroom library, because high school classrooms in my area just don't have a whole lot of storage, especially at my school. So I have literally like a file cabinet and a cabinet, like a metal cabinet, that is my storage, and that's it. So I don't have any bookshelves, and I'm not really in a place to buy bookshelves right now, not even the IKEA ones. It's just a little too much. So I'm headed to Home Depot right now to get some lumber and to get some cinder blocks. I'm gonna put together something. There might be some museum putty, you know, that earthquake proof stuff to like make sure things don't move. But that's where we're going right now. Huh, bud? Yeah, and I've got my helpers. So what I have is 4 pieces of lumber. They are 1 by 6 by 8 feet. And I'm gonna try this museum putty to see if it can keep them from like shifting when kids put books on and off, because we all know how gentle teenagers are. What I'm trying to figure out right now is which cinder blocks I want. Do I want these ones that are, let's see, 6 by 8 inches? Do I want the 8-inch squares? Do I want way over there the double wides? I just don't know, you guys. So, like I said on my way a little while ago to the Home Depot, today I'm going to be working on 2 projects in my classroom. The first one is going to be this lovely whiteboard behind me, turning it into a gallery wall. I'm going to 86 the vacuum, because who needs a vacuum on the wall? No, it's just sitting on the table. And then the other thing is going to be a classroom library made out of cinder blocks and lumber. I thought about, like, should I paint the lumber? Should I paint the cinder blocks? And I feel like maybe that'll be a project for next summer after kids have tagged it all year long. Let's be honest, kids are kids. They're gonna tag some stuff because it's like this weird compulsion they have to like write their name and like draw phallic symbols on things. I don't know why. I mean, I guess whatever floats your boat, right? Okay, here's my plan of action. I am going to take these squares and I'm going to do a checkerboard all the way across this whiteboard. I have some stuff that I need to move out of the way because I think they were vacuuming in here. And then I'm going to take those little magnets that you can see and glue them onto the back of clothespins and put them on each of the squares so that I've got spaces to put stuff. I'm gonna space everything out first, then I'm gonna take my double-sided tape and stick up all of the papers, and then I think I forgot my hot glue gun, but I might have it, and I'm gonna put the magnets on the back of the clips. Here we go. So here's our progress. I've got my little checkerboard up. Took a little bit longer than I thought because apparently I'm really bad at doing things straight and even. I just wanted to show you guys what I used. I just used these, well, these ones are the craft paper 12 by 12 inch squares of just like scrapbook paper. And then I also had black that's a little bit thicker. It's more like cardstock, but you can just find that super easy at like Walmart or Michael's. And I really love the way that it's turning out. Here is the latest of this calendar board. All I did is I took a meter stick that you can see down here, and these are just 36 inches tall. We have 9 weeks in each quarter, so then I just split it up by 4. I ran out of washi tape for the bottoms. So annoying. So I just marked it out, made sure it was square, put little dots so that I could make sure everything was level, and I put washi tape up at the top. I'll write Q1, and then I'll probably put a line down over here so that I can write the dates of the week that I'm talking about, and then in the middle I have space for like any sorts of like reminders or like tests coming up or anything like that that I really want to highlight outside of like the topics we're going to cover each week. Down here, this crumpled up mess is not trash. It is actually going to be a border that I'm going to put up around the edges of these whiteboards just to give it a little bit of interest and make it look kind of cool. And it's an old book that was already kind of ruined, like some of the pages had been ripped out. So rather than throwing the whole thing away, I ripped out a bunch of the pages, crumpled them up, and then I'm going to be, here you can see on this one, taking them and just using a couple pieces of double stick tape and going like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, all the way up and around. Now it is time to take 12 single cinder blocks, 6 little bricks, and 6 1 by 6 by 8 foot pieces of lumber. We're gonna do half on the far side over there and half over here. and make it into a library. Yay! Okay, here's the very beginning of the first one. I just have the 3 bricks on the ground with 1 board on top. I am a little bit worried about this being an issue, so I'm going to use this museum putty. I mean, if they can pick up a tray with all those flowers on it and not fall, I feel like it should be able to hold wood, right? No, this is not an actual owie. My daughter got an owie and insisted that I have a matching Band-Aid. So there you go. So what I did is I just put a couple little blobs of it, and then let me position this. And I push it down, and like, I mean, unless I really try to pull it up, it seems pretty good. So I'm gonna do it all the way down, and then we'll put a cinder block on top, do the putty again, another board, cinder block, putty, another board. It's gonna be amazing. Ready for the update on the 3 projects I've been working on? Of course you are, and here come the updates. So the 3 projects that I've worked on really so far are my gallery wall, this little library, and the calendar wall over here. And I have a few signs that I'll be making that I'll show you in like my rough classroom tour that I'll post in a couple of weeks, but I just want to show you what it looks like so far. So easy, really cheap. I'll link all of the things that I used down below, and I'm sure there are even cheaper materials you can find. But I just want to show you like what a big impact so little can make. Pay no attention to the mess down here. I'm just trying to keep everything up and in one place. But over here's my little gallery wall, and I'll have a sign that's gonna hang right there that's like book pages on the back, and then probably some cardstock, and then my mom has a silhouette cutter. She's gonna cut out letters that say refrigerator worthy over here. I don't quite know what I'm going to put on that little tiny bulletin board, but it's cute anyways. And then over here, I ended up getting more washi tape, finishing it up. And so I'll be able to write the like week of, you know, August, whatever to whatever, and like all 9 weeks of Q1, all 9 weeks of Q2, and then anything important that needs to go in the middle, like test dates, big due dates, stuff like that. And over there, it's going to say the big picture on a sign. Obviously then I will, for Q3 and 4, the second half of the year, I'll just erase it because it's just black washi tape, so at least it won't get dirty. Then down over here, I've started putting out some of my books. I realized I gave so many books away when I went into the drama classroom because, I don't know, we had a few new English teachers and I was like, oh, here, you guys need books. And now I like don't have any, but I have all the space for them, which is really exciting. This was just going to be completely unused dead space at the back of my classroom because it's just behind these tables. And I'm really happy that even if books don't fill it completely, I probably, who am I kidding? I'm gonna fill it. Yeah, I'm excited. I know it's a word that I like overuse quite a bit, but I am truly happy with the way that this is coming out. This was supposed to be my last day that I was coming in. I'm probably gonna have to come in a couple times next month just because you're never gonna get everything done that you wanna get done, and I need to go get my son now from his very last day of preschool. The next projects that I'm going to be working on are going to be over here to my side, which is right inside the door, a command center preview that gives kids like what's going on in school and like that kind of stuff, just like the real campus culture piece, and even like a place where kids can write suggestions for what they're reading and what they're watching and what they're listening to, so they can really feel a part of this community that I'm building in this classroom. Over here, preview of my cafe because I have problems with coffee, and then my teacher desk area, which is a little bit scary right now, but that's going to be in my next classroom update video, is like how I'm doing these projects, spending as little as I can. I am very lucky that I have a lot of stuff from so much experience, but a lot of the stuff in here I have just found yard sales, on nextdoor.com looking for free furniture, that kind of stuff. People are happy to give you things. The dollar store is kind of amazing for a lot of stuff. Yeah, it takes a little bit of work, but you really can make this happen and make your classroom homey and make it feel like a representation of you and who you are as a teacher for, I mean, a lot of effort, but not a whole lot of money. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'm loving the comments that you guys are leaving. Please continue to do so. Give me your questions, give me your suggestions, because I had suggestions that totally helped me with parts of these bulletin boards and things that I am making. Take a moment, like this video. Like I said, please comment below and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of the other updates that I'm doing. I cannot wait for the next time. I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye.